Inform the Dalek Supreme that the Time Destructor is ready for testing. Are all circuits operational? Yes, the Terranium core has been fitted.
Your contribution to this great weapon stolen. It must be a relief to you now that the Daleks have managed to recover it.
Without my help, it is unlikely that they'd have got it back.
At least that absurd story that it was my people from Trantis who stole the Terranium has been discredited.
Yes! They were from Earth, I believe.
Only 2 of them. And they are under the influence of some creature from another galaxy.
He looked like an Earth creature.
That's only a disguise. The Daleks know of him. He is some kind of time and space traveler.
Then he is nothing to do with me. We have not yet conquered the dimension of time.
I hear your experiments in that field are progressing, Trantis.
We have not yet succeeded. Only the Daleks know how to break that time barrier.
And this other creature, from wherever he comes.
Oh, he's of no importance now. After all, we are here to witness the testing of the Time Destructor. Are we not?
All is ready. It is. Program it for testing. All that is needed is a subject. That subject has been selected.
What do you mean? You don't know?
My dear, this machine can only tell us we're being followed, not who by.
It must be the Daleks.
Yes, a hasty conclusion, but possibly right, though I don't understand how they could have tested that terranium so quickly.
We must get back to the planet Kemper.
No, nonsense, my dear.
We must. We've got to destroy the Daleks' invasion fleet.
I wonder why they chose him.
It was his own choice, really.
What do you mean?
He was so eager to make a contribution to the Time Destructor that they've let him make one. His life.
Prepare to activate the Time Destructor. Are the other 2 creatures to be present at the destruction? Yes. Their greed for power is so great that they can be trusted. Activate the machine. I obey.
So that's what's supposed to happen. A kind of abject insanity.
I do not know. Though I always thought Trantis was a little unstable anyway.
Nothing's happening to him.
The Time Destructor does not work.
But that's impossible. It must work. It must.
The Destructor is having no effect. The mechanism is functioning perfectly. The vote is in the Terranium. The Terranium core has failed.
It can't be true. There must be some mistake.
The Daleks do not make mistakes. You have lied to us. You have not given us the Terranium.
Why should I lie? I can only benefit from my alliance with you. I brought you Terranium, the real Terranium.
The core is worthless.
No, it can't be. It came from Uranus. I know it did.
We fitted the core you gave us. It has failed to activate the time destructor. Therefore, it is not Terranium.
It was the old man. That time traveler.
What?
He must have changed it.
But it was you who said that what he gave you was the Terranium core.
I know, but I didn't check. How could I? The old man fooled us. The Daleks should have checked before they fitted it, before they let the old man go.
Report to Scarrow. They must send a time machine to us immediately. I obey. You will both wait here.
But this is nothing to do with me. I was invited as an observer.
Very well. You can return to your section. You, Marvick Chen, will wait here for the arrival of the time machine.
Yes.
What about the subject? The subject? Exterminate him.
Still following us.
Yes.
When are we going to land?
Pretty soon, my dear, pretty soon.
And I thought you knew what you were doing.
I know full well what I'm doing, child. Now, don't get so excited.
We're getting closer, Doctor.
Yes, I see. Yes, I must do something drastic.
What are you doing?
Landing, my dear. That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Well, the English batsmen are really fighting against the clock now, Scott.
My word, yes. 78 runs in 45 minutes to win.
It really has been an exciting game, hasn't it, Scott?
Very exciting.
Well, let's have a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Now, you'll see that... Goodness me. Take a look at that, Scott.
Take a look at what, Trev?
There's a police telephone box on the pitch.
My word, yes.
Well, this really is extraordinary. You don't remember anything like this happening before, do you, Scott?
No. No.
Well, anyway, Ross is looking through the record books, and if there has been anything like it before, I'm sure he'll find it for us.
You know, Trev, this puts a new light on the game.
What light's that, Scott?
Well, I know your ground staff are excellent, but even assuming they get rid of it in, say, 10 minutes, England will still have to get their 78 runs in 35 minutes.
Yes. Yes, well, I think we can safely say this has been a very bad break for England.
A very bad break. Especially as the weather's been holding off so well.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? Been holding off remarkably well. Well, let's have another look at the scoreboard, shall we? Although not very much has been happening these last few...
making a funny noise.
What's that, Scott?
A funny noise coming from the police box.